Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a simple question. What is the one thing that shapes your reality more than anything else? It's not your past. It's not your circumstances. It's not even your education or background. The one thing that will determine the trajectory of your life is your attitude. We all know that life is full of challenges, disappointments, and unexpected twists. But here's the truth. Life does not define you. Your attitude does. Think about it for a moment. There are countless stories of individuals who have faced unimaginable hardships, yet they rose above their circumstances and achieved greatness. Why? Because they understood that their attitude was more powerful than any obstacle they encountered. Now, I want you to understand something profound. Attitude is the foundation of success. Success is not simply the result of skill, talent, or luck. It's the product of how you respond to life's challenges. Your attitude determines whether you will rise or fall, whether you will overcome or be defeated. Let me make this clear. Your attitude determines your altitude. Where you go in life is not solely dependent on your circumstances, but on the way you choose to approach those circumstances. When you face challenges with a positive mindset, when you choose to see opportunities in every setback, you lift yourself to a higher level of living. But here's the catch. You control your attitude. Life may throw at you many things you cannot control. Disappointment, rejection, pain. But your attitude is something you have total command over. You can choose how you will respond, no matter what life hands you. And here's the most powerful part. Your attitude is the key to unlocking your potential. Many people walk through life unaware of the greatness within them, simply because they have not embraced the power of a positive attitude. When you shift your mindset, you open the door to your true potential. You begin to see opportunities, not obstacles. You start to believe that you are capable of achieving things you once thought impossible. Now, let's address the reality of challenges. We all face them, but remember, challenges reveal your character. They do not define it. Your attitude in the face of adversity speaks louder than any success you will ever achieve. How you handle setbacks, how you keep pushing forward when things get tough, is what truly defines you. In fact, challenges don't break you, they build you. They build your strength, your resilience, your resolve. And your attitude is what determines whether you will rise stronger or stay down. There's also something to remember. Attitude is contagious. A positive attitude doesn't just change your own life, it changes the lives of those around you. It creates a ripple effect. People are drawn to your energy, to your optimism, and to your ability to face life's difficulties with grace. When you radiate positivity, you become a source of inspiration to others, helping them to see the world with new eyes. Your attitude is the language of your future. The thoughts and beliefs you carry today will shape the person you will become tomorrow. If you carry a mindset of growth, resilience, and optimism, you will build a future full of possibilities. The future you're dreaming of begins with the attitude you choose to embrace today. So let me challenge you today. Choose your attitude wisely. It's the one thing you can control, and it has the power to change everything. When you begin to see life through the lens of a positive, growth-oriented attitude, you will open the doors to the life you've always wanted to create. Success is not something that simply happens to you. It's something that you create with every thought, every decision, and every action. While circumstances and external factors may influence our lives, the true foundation of success lies in one fundamental thing: your attitude. Your attitude is the lens through which you see the world. It is the framework that shapes how you approach problems, handle setbacks, and seize opportunities. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act all come from the attitude you carry within you. It is a powerful force that determines the direction of your life, often more than any skill or knowledge. Think about it for a moment. People who achieve success don't always have the most resources, the most education, or the most connections. What sets them apart is the way they view the world and their role within it. They have a mindset that empowers them to keep going, to rise above challenges, and to see every failure as a lesson rather than an end. They refuse to let circumstances dictate their outcomes, because their attitude is rooted in belief, the belief that they can overcome anything and that their future is shaped by their thoughts and actions, not their past or external influences. The foundation of success lies not in what you have, but in how you approach what you have. It's not about being the smartest or the most talented. It's about having the perseverance, the resilience, and the optimism to face life head on, no matter what comes your way. When you choose a positive attitude, you choose a mindset that transforms every challenge into an opportunity for growth, every setback into a stepping stone. Your attitude gives you the courage to take risks, to learn from your mistakes, and to continue pushing forward even when the road ahead is uncertain. Your attitude will ultimately determine how you respond to success itself. If you view success with gratitude and humility, your attitude will allow you to build on that success and keep growing. But if you approach success with arrogance or entitlement, your attitude will limit your ability to continue progressing. The foundation of success isn't just built on achieving goals. It's built on maintaining a mindset that continually strives for improvement, regardless of what you've already achieved. The greatest obstacle to success is not external challenges, but the limitations we place on ourselves through our attitudes. If you believe you're not capable, that your circumstances are too difficult, or that you don't deserve success, then no matter how much you work or how much effort you put in, your results will be limited by your mindset. But when you shift your attitude, when you begin to believe in your own potential and take ownership of your own actions, you unlock the door to a life of limitless possibilities. The level at which you rise in life is not determined solely by your circumstances or the opportunities available to you. It is determined by the attitude you carry with you every day. Your attitude directly influences how high you can soar, how far you can reach, and how much you can achieve. The truth is, your attitude determines your altitude. When we speak of altitude, we are not merely talking about physical height, but the overall quality of your life and your ability to reach your full potential. The way you think and feel about yourself, your dreams, and the world around you plays a critical role in whether you will rise above challenges or remain stuck in place. The higher your mindset, the higher your ability to achieve greatness. If you approach life with a positive and open mindset, you are more likely to see opportunities in the midst of difficulties, and you will approach challenges with a determination to overcome them. On the other hand, a negative attitude clouds your judgment, narrows your vision, and traps you in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. It limits your growth and keeps you grounded, even when there's potential for flight all around you. Think about successful people, whether they are in business, sports, or the arts. Many of them didn't have the best start or the easiest path. What they had was a mindset that refused to be beaten down. They understood that their attitude would dictate how high they could go. When faced with obstacles, they didn't see them as insurmountable walls. Instead, they saw them as stepping stones to higher ground. Spent their lives in financial problem school. Instead, they saw them as stepping stones to higher ground. They made the conscious choice to rise above the challenges because their attitude was aligned with success, growth, and perseverance. An attitude of determination, belief, and optimism is like the wings of an airplane. It lifts you up. Without that attitude, no matter how skilled or talented you are, you will find yourself limited by self-imposed boundaries. If you believe you cannot succeed or that your dreams are too far out of reach, you are in essence lowering your own altitude. But when you have a mindset of possibility, resilience, and purpose, you are allowing yourself to fly higher than you ever imagined. Attitude not only influences your personal development, but it also affects how others perceive you and interact with you. People are naturally drawn to those who have a confident, positive attitude because they want to be around that energy. And the more people who support and believe in you, the higher your chances of success. A positive attitude helps you connect with others, build meaningful relationships, and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. The attitude you project becomes the catalyst for the opportunities you attract. Your altitude is not a fixed point. It is constantly changing, depending on the mindset you bring into every moment. If you cultivate a growth-oriented attitude, you will consistently rise. The path to success is not a straight line. It is filled with twists and turns. But how you navigate that path is entirely up to the attitude you bring with you. A resilient attitude helps you keep moving forward even when the climb feels steep, while a limited attitude holds you back and prevents you from reaching new heights. In the end, it's simple. The higher your attitude, the higher your potential. If you want to soar in life, you must first cultivate the attitude that enables you to take flight. The power to reach your highest potential lies in your mindset, and it is entirely within your control. The altitude of your life is determined by the attitude you choose to carry every single day. Your attitude is the one thing in life that no one else can control but you. It's the most powerful tool at your disposal because it's entirely within your grasp. No matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, you have the ability to choose how you respond, how you think, and how you feel. The power to control your attitude lies entirely within you. Every day you are faced with situations that are outside of your control. You cannot always control the people around you, the economy, or the events that happen in the world. However, the one thing you can always control is your response. You can choose whether to face challenges with optimism or to let negativity take hold. You can choose whether to approach obstacles as opportunities for growth or to see them as insurmountable barriers. Your attitude is not determined by the actions of others or by the external world. Is determined by how you decide to perceive those things. Consider this: life is unpredictable. Things won't always go your way. You will face disappointment, rejection, failure, and setbacks. But it's how you choose to react to these things that will ultimately define your journey. You can choose to be defeated by difficulties, or you can choose to rise above them. You have the power to decide whether you allow frustration and despair to control you, or whether you will maintain a mindset of perseverance and resilience. What's remarkable about your attitude is that it's not just a passive reaction, it's an active choice. You can decide moment by moment how you want to show up in the world. You can decide whether to be bitter or grateful, hopeful or discouraged, driven or complacent. The way you choose to carry yourself each day will shape the course of your life. This is where true power lies, in your ability to control your perspective. Doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters is what happens within you. If you allow external circumstances to control your attitude, you will always be at the mercy of the world around you. But when you take ownership of your attitude, when you recognize that it's yours to shape, you reclaim your power and your freedom. So you no longer allow life to dictate how you feel. You decide how you will respond, regardless of what's going on around you. The beauty of controlling your attitude is that it can transform the way you experience life. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you face. It means facing them with the belief that you can overcome them. It means having faith in your ability to handle challenges and learning from the experiences that come your way. When you choose a mindset of resilience, you open up new possibilities and pathways that would otherwise be hidden behind doubt and fear. But what about those days when things seem too difficult? It's easy to feel like you have no control when life feels overwhelming. However, even in those moments, your attitude can be your greatest ally. When you choose to approach challenges with a mindset of growth, seeing each setback as an opportunity to learn, each difficulty as a lesson, you empower yourself to take control of your situation. You don't wait for things to change before you change. You decide to change the way you look at things. And in doing so, you change the outcome. It's important to remember that controlling your attitude is not about perfection. It's not about never feeling frustrated, sad, or discouraged. It's about recognizing that these emotions don't have to control you. You acknowledge them, but you don't let them define you. You are the one who chooses whether you will stay in a negative space or whether you will rise above it. Take responsibility for your thoughts and move forward with a renewed mindset. You are the architect of your life, and your attitude is the foundation upon which everything else is built. When you choose to control your attitude, you create a life that is not ruled by circumstances, but one that is shaped by your inner strength and your capacity to grow, learn, and thrive. The power to create the life you want lies within your ability to control the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. And that power is yours every single day. There is an untapped reservoir of potential inside each and every one of us. It's a well of abilities, dreams, and possibilities that is waiting to be unlocked. However, the key to unlocking that potential is not found in external achievements or in the tools and resources available to us. The key to unlocking the vast potential we carry within is our attitude. Your attitude is the lens through which you perceive the world and yourself. It shapes your reality and determines whether you will step forward into your greatness or remain stuck in a place of mediocrity. You can possess all the talent, all the skills, and all the opportunities in the world, but without the right attitude, that potential will remain dormant. The right attitude is what transforms raw ability into actualized success. Many people live their lives unaware of the incredible potential they have within them because they have not yet adopted the mindset that allows them to see it. They may look at their circumstances, their struggles, or their failures and believe that these things define their limitations. They allow their past mistakes or current difficulties to shape their vision of what they can accomplish. But in doing so, they block themselves from accessing the full range of their potential. They fail to see that attitude, not circumstances, is the key that can unlock all they are capable of. When you choose to adopt a mindset of possibility, resilience, and growth, you begin to see new opportunities even in the face of adversity. You begin to believe that no challenge is too great for you to overcome, and no dream is too far out of reach. This attitude empowers you to take bold actions, to push through setbacks, and to learn from your failures rather than be defeated by them. A mindset of growth helps you recognize that potential is not something that's simply given to you, but something that must be developed, nurtured, and activated through consistent effort, belief, and determination. Your attitude also has a profound effect on how you handle setbacks. Everyone faces obstacles, but those who have the attitude of growth and possibility do not view obstacles as signs that they are incapable or that success is out of reach. Instead, they see challenges as part of the process of growth. When you have the right attitude, setbacks become stepping stones, not barriers. You view each failure as an opportunity to learn, adjust, and come back stronger. This mindset enables you to push past limitations and uncover hidden strengths, abilities, and creative solutions that will remain out of reach with a defeatist attitude. The potential inside you is like a seed, and your attitude is the environment in which it will grow. If you nurture it with a positive and growth-coupled mindset, it will flourish and yield extraordinary results. But if you allow negativity, self-doubt, and fear to dominate your thoughts, that seed of potential will never grow. It will remain dormant, unrealized, and unfulfilled. Your attitude is what allows that seed to break through the surface and reach for the sky. The truth is, potential doesn't have an expiration date. It's not something that's limited by age, background, or current situation. The only thing that can limit your potential is your attitude. If you believe that you have the ability to learn, to grow, and to change, you will always be unlocking new levels of potential. Your attitude is what propels you forward. And as long as you cultivate the right attitude, you will continue to tap into deeper layers of your own abilities, creativity, and vision. The potential within you is vast and endless, and it's waiting for you to realize it. But realizing it requires more than just hoping for success or wishing for better circumstances. It requires an unwavering belief in yourself and in the idea that you have the power to grow, adapt, and transform. Your attitude is the key to that transformation. It's the spark that ignites the fire within you, turning possibility into reality. If you carry the attitude that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you can achieve your goals, you will find that the potential you've been searching for was always there, just waiting for you to unlock it. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, and no one is exempt from facing them. However, what many fail to realize is that challenges do not merely test our endurance, they reveal our true character. In the midst of difficulty, we don't just confront external problems, we confront ourselves. It is during the most trying moments that we discover who we really are and what we are truly made of. How we respond to challenges shows us more about our strength, resilience, and values than any success or triumph ever could. When things are going well, it's easy to maintain a positive outlook, to be motivated, and to move forward with confidence. Success and comfort do not often reveal much about who we are beneath the surface. But when we face adversity, whether it's a loss of a job, the end of a relationship, financial hardship, or personal failure, that's when we truly see the depth of our character. In times of struggle, our decisions, our patience, and our attitudes are tested in ways they would not be otherwise. A challenge does not just shake the surface of our lives. It digs deeper, unearthing hidden strengths or exposing weaknesses we may not have known existed. Those who rise to the occasion in times of difficulty demonstrate their true fortitude. They show that their character is not just built on a foundation of smooth sailing, but on their ability to withstand the storm, adapt, and continue moving forward. These are the moments that reveal the depth of courage, perseverance, and determination within us. The more difficult the challenge, the clearer our strengths and values become. On the other hand, challenges can also expose the parts of us that need growth. Sometimes it's easy to ignore our flaws or convince ourselves that we're doing just fine, but when we face a tough situation, it forces us to confront our weaknesses. Do we give up easily when things get hard? Do we complain or blame others for our circumstances? Do we become impatient or bitter? It's these very responses that show us where we need to grow. A challenge may not only show us how strong we are, but also highlight the areas in which we need to develop resilience, patience, and self-discipline. The beauty of challenges lies in their ability to help us grow. They push us to become better versions of ourselves, to dig deep within and find resources of strength, wisdom, and courage we may have never known existed. If we choose to face challenges with an open mind and a willingness to learn, they can be one of our greatest teachers. The obstacles we encounter help to shape our character in profound ways, helping us cultivate qualities such as empathy, humility, and emotional intelligence. Challenges reveal how we handle relationships and how we treat others in times of difficulty. Do we rise above the chaos and bring others along with us, offering support and encouragement? Or do we crumble and pull back, letting our frustrations spill onto those around us? How we behave in times of crisis often speaks volumes about our true character. Greatness is often not about how we rise when things are easy, but about how we lift ourselves and others when things are difficult. It's important to realize that challenges are not just obstacles to be overcome. They are opportunities for self-discovery. Each time we face a hardship, we have the chance to become more aligned with our true self, to embrace our growth, and to shape the person we are becoming. Challenges teach us that we are more capable than we think, that we can handle far more than we give ourselves credit for. They reveal to us our inner strength and our resilience, teaching us that we are capable of things we may have once thought were impossible. The next time you encounter a challenge, don't shy away from it. Don't view it as something to fear or something that will break you. Instead, embrace it as a mirror that reflects your true character. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What strength am I discovering within myself? What values are being tested? Challenges may not be easy, but they are invaluable. They reveal the true measure of our character, showing us who we are and who we can become. And in the process, they shape us into stronger, wiser, and more compassionate individuals. Perspective is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal. The way we see the world, ourselves, and the situations we encounter determines how we experience life and how we react to the challenges that come our way. In fact, it's often not the circumstances themselves that shape our lives, but the perspective we adopt in response to them. Our perspective can either limit us or empower us. It can make us see obstacles as insurmountable, or it can transform those same obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning. Every day we are presented with countless situations, some positive and some negative. However, what truly matters is not the events themselves, but how we interpret them. Two people can experience the exact same event, yet have entirely different reactions based on their perspectives. One may view it as a setback, a failure, or an injustice. while the other may see it as a challenge, a learning opportunity, or a stepping stone to something greater. The difference lies not in the event, but in the lens through which each person views the event. This power of perspective is evident in every area of life. In relationships, for example, how we view others and how we interpret their actions can either build bridges or create walls. If we view people with suspicion, expecting the worst, we will often find evidence to support our beliefs. But if we approach others with an open mind, choosing to give them the benefit of the doubt, and seeing them as capable of growth, our relationships will flourish. Similarly, in our careers or personal goals, how we perceive our potential, our progress, and our setbacks can determine whether we continue moving forward with confidence or become paralyzed by self-doubt. Our perspective also influences how we handle adversity. Life will inevitably present us with challenges, and while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we choose to view those challenges. A negative perspective may make us feel defeated and helpless, whereas a positive perspective allows us to see difficulties as temporary obstacles that can be overcome with effort and persistence. The same challenge, viewed from a different angle, may reveal hidden opportunities for personal growth, new skills to be developed, or even a chance to help someone else who is going through something similar. Perspective also plays a crucial role in how we see ourselves. Too often we get caught up in negative self-talk, believing that our worth is defined by our failures, our limitations, or the expectations others place on us. But when we shift our perspective and see ourselves through a lens of compassion, growth, and possibility, we realize that we are not defined by our past mistakes or current struggles. We are defined by our ability to learn, adapt, and move forward. When we change the way we view ourselves, when we choose to see ourselves as capable, worthy, and full of potential, we open up new possibilities and start to take actions that align with the person we know we can be. The beauty of perspective is that it is completely within our control. It is not something that is dictated by our circumstances, but rather something we actively choose. Every time we face a situation, we have the power to decide how we will view it, how we will respond to it, and what we will learn from it. This is where true freedom lies. In the ability to choose our perspective, to shape the way we experience life, and to create the reality we want to live in. In fact, changing our perspective can have a profound effect on our lives. When we choose to view the world with a sense of possibility and gratitude, we begin to see the beauty in the small moments, the lessons in the struggles, and the opportunities in every challenge. A shift in perspective allows us to move from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, from a sense of powerlessness to one of empowerment. It gives us the strength to overcome obstacles, the courage to chase our dreams, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. It's important to remember that perspective is not always automatic. It requires conscious effort. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeing the world through a negative or limiting lens, especially when things aren't going well. But just as a muscle grows stronger with exercise, so too does our ability to shift our perspective with practice. It may not always be easy, but with time, we can train ourselves to approach life with a mindset that seeks solutions, opportunities, and growth. In the end, the power of perspective lies in its ability to transform our lives. It is the difference between seeing a roadblock and seeing a detour, between feeling trapped by our circumstances and feeling empowered by our choices. When we learn to control and shift our perspective, we unlock a new way of living, one that is filled with possibility, resilience, and an unshakable belief that we can face anything that comes our way with the right mindset. A positive attitude is one of the most powerful forces we have at our disposal, not just for our own well-being, but for the world around us. It may seem like a small thing, a simple choice in how we approach life, but the impact of that choice extends far beyond what we might initially realize. The ripple effect of a positive attitude is profound. It doesn't just influence our own lives, it touches everyone we come into contact with, creating a wave of change that can spread through families, communities, and even workplaces. When we adopt a positive attitude, we don't just change the way we see the world, we change the way others see us and the way they feel about themselves. The energy we bring into a room, the way we speak and the way we interact with others, all send messages that either uplift or drain. A positive attitude has the power to inspire those around us, to encourage them to rise above their own challenges and to see the possibilities in their lives, even when they may be struggling to find them. We may not realize it in the moment, but our words, our smile, and our optimistic approach can spark something in others. A renewed sense of hope, a new perspective, or even the motivation they need to keep going. This ripple effect goes beyond just offering encouragement. It's about creating a positive atmosphere that invites collaboration, creativity, and connection. When you walk into a room with a positive attitude, you set the tone for the interactions that follow. People are naturally drawn to positivity because it feels empowering. They want to be around someone who lifts them up, who sees the potential in every situation, and who remains calm and composed even in the face of challenges. That positive energy becomes contagious. It spreads like wildfire, touching everyone it encounters. When we choose to be positive, we become the spark that ignites a sense of optimism in others, whether it's in our personal lives or in our professional endeavors. Even in the most difficult situations, a positive attitude can change the outcome. Life can throw us curveballs, unexpected challenges, disappointments, and setbacks. But when we respond to these challenges with positivity, we not only create a sense of calm within ourselves, but we also model resilience for those around us. People, when they see us navigating tough times with grace, optimism, and an unwavering belief that things will get better, they are reminded that they too have the strength to overcome obstacles. A positive attitude acts as a reminder that challenges are not permanent. They are simply stepping stones on the way to greater things. And by demonstrating that through our actions and mindset, we encourage others to do the same. A positive attitude doesn't just affect those around us, it also shifts the way we experience life. When we choose to see the good in every situation, we begin to attract more of it. A positive mindset opens us up to possibilities, helping us to notice opportunities where we once saw only barriers. It shifts our focus from problems to solutions, from scarcity to abundance, and from fear to courage. This shift in mindset allows us to take risks, to step outside of our comfort zones, and to pursue our goals with enthusiasm and determination. And as we take these actions, we influence the people around us in even more tangible ways, motivating them to take their own steps forward, to believe in themselves, and to pursue their dreams. The ripple effect of a positive attitude doesn't stop with those directly around us. It can spread outward, affecting entire communities, workplaces, and even organizations. In a team or business environment, a leader who maintains a positive attitude fosters a culture of collaboration and productivity. Employees or colleagues feel supported, valued, and motivated to contribute their best work. When positivity is shared throughout a group, it creates a sense of unity and purpose. Sometimes challenges become collective opportunities for growth rather than individual burdens. A positive attitude becomes the glue that holds people together, enabling them to face challenges with shared strength and determination. Even on a larger scale, the ripple effect of positivity can extend beyond personal relationships and workspaces to impact entire communities and cultures. When individuals choose to approach life with kindness, optimism, and a belief in the goodness of others, they create a ripple that can help build stronger, more connected societies. Positive attitudes in the face of adversity can encourage movements for change, foster empathy, and promote collaboration among people from all walks of life. The effect of one person's decision to approach the world with a hopeful heart can inspire countless others to do the same, eventually leading to collective shifts in how we interact with one another, how we build our communities, and how we contribute to the world at large. A positive attitude is not just a way of thinking, it's a way of being. It's a conscious choice to look for the best in every person, every situation, and every challenge. It's a decision to approach life with gratitude, openness, and a belief that we can make a difference. And the incredible power of that attitude is that it's never isolated. The positivity you bring into the world will always have an impact. It will touch the people around you, inspire those you may never meet, and create a ripple effect that spreads farther than you could ever imagine. Your attitude is far more than just a reflection of your present state. It is the language that speaks directly to your future. The way you think, react, and view the world today will shape the life you lead tomorrow. Attitude is like a conversation between where you are now and where you want to be. It expresses your beliefs, your desires, and your capacity to navigate the challenges ahead. The way you choose to approach life today sets the foundation for the possibilities that will unfold in your future. Every action, decision, and interaction we have is influenced by our attitude. The mindset we carry with us shapes how we approach opportunities and obstacles. If you believe in your potential and carry an attitude of confidence and optimism, you are more likely to take the risks that will lead to growth and success. However, if you view the world through a lens of negativity or doubt, you may avoid those same opportunities out of fear, holding yourself back from reaching your true potential. Your attitude becomes the framework within which your future is built, guiding the choices you make, the relationships you form, and the goals you pursue. One of the most powerful ways that attitude shapes your future is through the energy you bring to the world. Whether you realize it or not, the way you carry yourself, how you speak, and the way you treat others all communicate your expectations for the future. If you walk through life with a positive, determined attitude, you are more likely to attract opportunities, people, and experiences that align with that mindset. People are drawn to those who radiate confidence and a belief in their own abilities. And these connections often lead to doors opening that might otherwise remain shut. On the other hand, a negative attitude can push opportunities away, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where the belief that things won't improve can become the reality you experience. Attitude also determines how you handle setbacks, which are an inevitable part of life. No one's journey is without its challenges, but it's how you face those challenges that ultimately dictates the trajectory of your future. A person with a positive attitude will view setbacks as learning opportunities, as temporary roadblocks that can be overcome with perseverance. They're more likely to bounce back quickly, using each failure as a lesson on how to grow and improve. In contrast, someone with a negative or defeatist attitude may see setbacks as evidence of their inability to succeed, causing them to become discouraged and give up. The way you perceive and react to adversity today directly affects how you'll navigate the obstacles in your future. Your attitude is also key in creating the kind of future you want because it influences the relationships you build along the way. Positive attitudes foster trust, collaboration, and mutual support. When you approach others with an open, encouraging mindset, you create an environment where people feel safe and valued. This leads to stronger personal and professional connections that can help you achieve your long-term goals. In contrast, a negative or closed-off attitude may cause misunderstandings, conflicts, or missed opportunities to connect with others. The relationships you cultivate today are often the ones that will help propel you into your desired future. And your attitude plays a pivotal role in shaping those connections. In terms of personal growth, your attitude is the foundation of how you evolve over time. If you approach life with a growth mindset, believing that you are capable of learning and improving, your future is one of constant development and expansion. Challenges are seen as opportunities to stretch your abilities and discover new talents, while successes are celebrated as milestones on your journey toward greater achievement. Conversely, a fixed mindset, where you believe that your abilities are limited and unchangeable, can keep you stuck in place, preventing you from growing beyond your current circumstances. The way you view yourself and your potential will determine how much you're able to achieve, and that view is shaped by your attitude. Your attitude also defines your level of resilience. Life will not always go according to plan, and it's during those times that your attitude will be tested. A person with a resilient attitude will face adversity with determination, refusing to be defeated by challenges. They will remain focused on their vision, no matter how difficult the path may seem, and take each setback as a lesson on the way to success. A negative attitude, however, may cause you to lose hope or give up when things get tough. Resilience is a key factor in determining your future success, and it begins with the attitude you choose to adopt today. Perhaps most importantly, your attitude sets the tone for the kind of life you live. It shapes how you experience the world and how you perceive your opportunities. With the right attitude, your future is full of possibility and promise. You begin to see the world as a place where anything is possible, where challenges are simply stepping stones on the path to success. But with a limited or negative attitude, the world may seem like a place filled with obstacles and barriers that are too difficult to overcome. Your attitude ultimately acts as the lens through which you view your future. And that perspective will influence everything you do and every opportunity you pursue. In the end, your attitude is the bridge between your present and your future. It speaks for you even when you aren't saying a word. It guides your decisions, molds your experiences, and determines the life you build for yourself. The future is shaped not only by what you do, but by how you approach what you do. By adopting a mindset of possibility, growth, and resilience today, you're laying the groundwork for a future full of success, fulfillment, and endless potential. Your attitude truly is the language of your future, and the words you speak to it now will echo through every step of your journey. Remember this: the power to shape your future lies not in external circumstances, but in the way you choose to think, feel, and respond. Your attitude is the key that unlocks the doors of possibility, the force that propels you forward when obstacles arise, and the language that communicates your vision to the world. Each day is a chance to choose the mindset that will guide you toward your dream. Embrace challenges with optimism, face setbacks with resilience, and carry yourself with the belief that your best days are ahead. The future is not defined by what happens to you, but by how you choose to approach it. So let your attitude speak volumes, because it has the power to create a life far greater than you could ever imagine. The language of your future is written today. Make it a story of courage, growth, and limitlessness potential.